Hello Africa, tell me how you're doing. Welcome back. My name is Reggy Philander. Welcome back to SEAfrica Studios. And if you remember very well, during Women's Month, we featured dynamic women. Now, women are very strong when it comes to the digital phase, whether it's in front of the camera or behind the scenes. Kerry Friedmann happens to be one such a lady, and she will be at the conference. And she specializes in the business of creativity, bridging the gap between the corporate world as well as the world of artistic expression and technical execution. How does she do that? Well, I do have her on the line, and we're going to find out firsthand from her how this happens. Hi, Kerry. Tell me how you're doing.
Hi there.
Yes, Kerry. Pleasure to be on the line with you.
And thank you so much for having me.
Kerry, you will be joining the ranks of our leading ladies this October, right? Schooling us in the way of talent management and how to keep up to date digitally. What does it take to be a talent and a good talent manager?
I think it's very important. One of the first things is to have a sense of humor about yourself, not take things too seriously about yourself, in other words, too personally, because it is an environment of enormous creative ego and creative competition, and the minute you get stuck in the competitive side of the ego versus the creative side, you could pretty much blow yourself up in other people's opinions.
Absolutely.
So, not taking things personally in opinion is a very important tool to survive.
Okay. Well, we've heard what Kerry said. It's not an easy job. Kerry, how has digital means altered the way in which you can do your job effectively? Good.
It's such an amazing change, such an amazing shift. We've gone from a record company controlling industry. In other words, artists could not access media, your audience, without going through the bureaucracy of a record company. In saying that, record companies do have their wonderful position. However, what digital has done is given our artists direct access to their fan base, to their potential fan base, and that is a game shifter that an artist no longer requires the doors to be opened by a record company or a major competitor out there.
Kerry, we're all looking forward to see you on stage at SEAfrica 2016. What can we expect from you this time around?
I hope to impart some of my years of experience, in particular where I've messed up, in particular where artists I've worked with have messed up, not just the good stuff, but the stuff that we've fallen and experienced how not to do things to get through to certain other platforms, higher platforms, and with that, obviously, all the good stuff that does come with it. So it'll be a combination of actual experience within the industry with artists that I've worked with, and record companies and producers throughout the world, and lots of opportunity to ask questions, and hopefully I will be able to impart further knowledge. It should be fun.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. That was Kerry Friedmann, talent manager extraordinaire and owner of Madiba Music, only from SEAfrica Studios. See you next time, and cannot wait to see Kerry Friedmann. Remember, she speaks on the 7th of October.